Hey, everybody. We are here. Locker room talk. Not locker room talk. The Village Speaks Talk Show. I got too many shows going on. Y'all forgive me. Y'all know it. Y'all, I don't know what's going on with my lighting. Y'all pray for me. Y'all know how I am. Good evening, good evening, good evening. We are live, the Village Speaks Talk Show at the Inspiration Station in the beautiful city of West Palm Beach, Florida. Y'all know what we call this place, right? Bless Boulevard.
Yes.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Giving y'all time to come on in with us and rock with us for a few minutes. We are live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. We're all the way live. Okay. I don't see no likes. I don't see no shares. Where are you guys? 30 seconds and we're going live. Hey. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Shawntaria Stringer, the host of the Village Speaks Talk Show. Y'all, I got my shows mixed up tonight, right? Well, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for connecting. I know when I miss a Thursday, it's hard to get back on track, but we are on track for February. This is Black History Month, where the nation recognizes it is Black History Month to us every month, right? And so we're grateful to be here in your space. And hopefully, if you're watching it now or watch it later, you will do what I'm asking you to do, and that's to like and share the video. We don't want to take time because we're going to be on and off. These 30 minutes go very fast, and I want my special guest to have as much time as she needs to chop it up with us tonight. And so we're going to go ahead and let her introduce herself. So welcome, guests. And if you would tell them who you are and all that good stuff, and we're going to jump right on in.
First of all, I want to say thank you so much for this opportunity, for allowing me to be a part of your platform. I am super grateful for that. My name is Shawntaria Franklin. I'm an actress. So I've been in movies such as Fox Empire, Tyler Perry's Meet the Browns, the TV show, Tyler Perry's I Can Do Battle by Myself, also HBO Ballers. And I have a movie right now on Amazon Prime and Tubi called Love Until It Hurts. And I also been traveling with the stage play My Shattered Soul. I model, I'm a speaker, and I am the founder of Monday Motivation, which is a talk show, and I am an author of the book titled My Story is God's Glory, The Promised Life.
Oh, girl, you said a mouthful right there. You know, that is awesome. I happen to, I don't know them personally, but I know someone that knows someone that knows them with the Browns, with Cassie. Cassie's from my hometown, actually. She's from Mississippi.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes. She's from Holland Springs, Mississippi. Her mom used to be my typing teacher. Matter of fact, she was everybody's typing teacher.
Small world.
Definitely. So, wow, you're doing a lot. So please make sure when we jump off of here, if you can, make sure you put those movies that's on where we can watch them virtually, and definitely share with us your next coming up stage play, what location you guys will be at. I want to say thank you. I think it is an honor. I follow you. I'm like a little groupie on Facebook. I follow you. And I'm just like, hey, and I'm like, I have to get her on the show. So more people, my area of influence, I stopped saying little because one person can change a whole lot, right? But I want to get you on so people can find out who you are and what you do. So without, and you told us that. So how did you get started in acting?
Well, actually, it started from middle school and high school. So I was always in the marching band. I was in
Yes.
drill team, also the color guard. And from
Ah,
there, when I graduate, I'm like, what I need, I wanted to pursue it even further because I enjoy entertainment. I
yeah.
enjoy seeing people happy, watching us dance and perform. So I wanted to take it to another level because I felt
Mhm.
like, that was something that gave me a lot of fulfillment and I was just passionate about it. So
Yeah.
once I graduated, it was like, you know what? Let's do it. And that's how I got started.
Wow. Now I've seen, and this was not part of the script, but I've seen people that do billboards to get connected to Tyler Perry. And I was like, how can you share a little bit of what that looked like? And if you can't, it's okay because I know a lot of times in the in that arena, some things you can't talk about, some things you can't.
For me, I think, everybody have their special technique on how,
Mm-hmm.
they get booked for different roles, such as, for movies and stage play. And my
Yeah.
thing is, because for me, it's more of a ministry. So like I tell
Yes.
everybody, it's not just entertainment, but it's a ministry for me. So my
Yes.
thing is, I kind of allow the Lord to kind of direct me to the different shows, the different movies that I do, because
Yeah.
it's not about me. It's about
Mm-hmm.
those men and women and men, bringing hope to different homes,
Yeah.
helping others to get healed and delivered and set free. So I try to do
Wow.
movies and shows that's very inspiring, that's going to
Mm-hmm.
make a difference. So I kind of allow him to lead the path, and I just kind of follow. So, I try to be, very keen to listening to his voice and, directing me to
Yeah.
my next project. But, at the end of the day, I still got to do my part. I still have to
Mm-hmm.
send my resume out. I still have to send my headshots out. Everything that I need to do to get out there. I have to market. I have to get on social media. I have to, go to different auditions. I have to take classes. So I still have to do my part at the end of the day.
Yeah, I I love that you said a mouthful. You keep this dropping nuggets. I hope y'all watching this or gonna watch it. The thing about it is you said something so key. You have to do your part. God will order our steps, and you have to. And you said you take classes, so it's not like you just can get up there and say, "Oh, I'm Shawntaria, and now you do this." You know what I mean? Or no, you still have to show up. You still got to put yourself out there. And I chuckled today at myself because I was like, I love the movie In Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith. I absolutely love that movie, one of my favorites. And being an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, whatever you want to call me, I have just been, I think about, his determination. And if you don't show up every day with a I can do it or a will to win mindset, you're gonna be left behind. You really
I
are.
agree.
And so, hey, so thank you for that. And so when and then the other thing you said, you take roles that make impact. And it's not about like, of course, you need money to pay your bills. You gotta,
Definitely.
you gotta do that. You gotta do that. But they're purpose driven. They're the ones that it's going to speak and leave an impact. It's going to have an aha moment. It's going to have healing. It may have restoration. What what would you say in your line of work? What has been one of the most impactful roles that you've played that you know of? Because some of them you won't even know of.
Actually, it's the movie Love Until It Hurts. I played a
Mm,
domestic abuse wife. So that
mm,
one, thus far, has been the most impactful. And to this day, I tell people that I still get men and women, messaging me on Facebook, or if they see me somewhere, how it has made a
mm.
huge difference in their lives.
Wow. Well, I can see that. I can see that because it- here you go again, men and women. A lot of times when you hear the word domestic violence, we automatically think just women. not understanding that abuse can, can happen to any one of us, right? And so it's vitally important, and it is something that is not you just something you wear on your chest and say, hey, I'm in a domestic violence relationship, because a lot of times you love the person, right?
Yes.
You want them to be healed, you want them to treat you better, but at the end of the day, you got to face reality. And sometimes it takes plays, it takes movies, it takes workshops, it takes counseling for you to see, what, I better try to find an exit strategy so I don't get hurt or harmed or get killed. So that's very important. I want to say thank you for that. The other question I have is, outside of acting, you're author, and when did your book come out?
Actually, it came out in 2016.
Okay.
So I've been an author since then. I had a book signing, and that book is very inspirational as well.
Okay, awesome. And then for fun, what do you do on an average day? I know, with acting, it causes, it's definitely a rigid schedule, but on average, what did your day look like for, people, for yourself? I'm sorry.
For me, what I do love doing, I love traveling. That's
Mm-hmm.
something that I enjoy doing, traveling with family. Just I just enjoy life. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
very outgoing person, so I'm
Yes.
always on the go. So,
Mm-hmm.
and you can find me somewhere eating and trying different foods and being very
Yes.
spontaneous.
Awesome. And for people, because from childhood even to adulthood, because I said I want to learn modeling so I don't have to walk with my feet going like this. I don't want to learn modeling to be a model. I need to take modeling classes so I can learn how to what my feet go in, and I know so I'm like, girl, you need to take modeling classes so you can get your walk right. But nevertheless, what would be some words of inspiration or encouragement you would actually give someone that's looking to enter into the, in that arena of acting?
One of the things that I want to say is that there may be so many no's, but
Mhm.
it takes only one yes. A
Yeah.
lot of times we look at no's as something negative.
Mhm.
That may not be your door. It may not be your time yet. And sometimes you may have somebody who's doing the same exact thing as you doing,
Yeah.
and they may be speeding past you. But you got
Mhm.
to continue to stay focused and continue to just continue to do your part, and eventually
Mhm.
you will get there. So I would say, and plus with this industry, you have to have tough skin,
Mhm.
so it's not going to always be pretty. So you just
Mhm.
got to, buckle up and, have standards. Some things you may not want to do. Sometimes you may get directors or you may get producers who may want you to do certain things, but you got to know who you are even before you enter into the industry. You have to set
Yeah.
those standards and you have to be ready. You can't try to wait till you get there. You got to
Yeah.
start getting prepared in advance. You have to study to show yourself approved.
Awesome, awesome. So you talked about no's, which I don't. I'm just pulling off of you this evening. You talked about no's, and rejection doesn't feel good. Rejection can be depressing, right? It can be
Yes.
discouraging. It could be, to have somebody to take a detour, like, nah, I'm not gonna do this. You talked about tough skin. What were some of your responses when you received no's?
You know
How did
what?
you
For me, Chandra, I apologize. For me, it's more so like a learning lesson. So
Mhm.
sometimes I may, take something that I didn't know when I
Yes.
auditioned for a
Mhm.
particular role, and
Yeah.
I used it to better myself. Or
Mhm.
I look at it, you know what? I may not be that particular type,
Yeah.
because, even in the industry, sometimes it could be for a specific role and they may not need an African American woman. They may
Mhm.
need a white woman or a
Mhm.
Caucasian. I apologize for that. A Caucasian woman. But the thing about it is, I showed up.
Mhm.
So that's my thing is still show up no matter what. And then you may have so many people who look like you, but the thing about it is out of all of them, I may be the one that get chosen. So I try to stay
Absolutely.
positive about it. Try to,
Mhm.
I'm very goal driven. I
Yeah.
write down goals and, certain directors who I want to work with. So I'm very, strategic when it comes
Wow.
to the industry.
Yes, that's important. That's important. And I never forget. I'm not double nickels yet. I'm not double nickels yet, but I'm over half of a century. And I had to come to the realization that closed doors open doors. And
Yes.
it really helped me to reshape my life. Like, yeah, no one likes to hear no. No one likes to hear you didn't get approved. No one likes
Yeah.
to hear that. In my world, it's the grants. You don't like, no, you didn't get approved for your grant or whatever. And one of the things, and you said show up regardless. Even today, I said, God, I know this is needed. So now strategically show me how to put it on. And there are times when you may not get an actor part or your book get, top bestseller or whatever, but the fact that you move forward with it, it shows
Yes.
that you're consistent. Number one, it
Hmm.
shows that you have compassion, and it may not be this method of
Yes.
getting it done, but you do it a different way. And so I hear goal setting from you. I hear perseverance from you. I hear, preparation from you. I hear
Yes.
praying and being strategic about it from you,
Yes.
right? And so with all of that, what are some of the things that and you even said you write down the directors you want to work with. So you're like, you know,
Yes.
I'm here, but I'm not, I'm working towards there.
Yes.
So it's like a
And then you know what?
progression
To
thing.
add to what you were saying, Chandra, I could
Mhm.
remember I auditioned maybe, I think it was last year for a
Mhm.
huge director. When I tell you a Hollywood director, and I just knew the part was for me. I knew it. I mean, I prepared myself, I got myself ready, I filmed it, everything, the whole nines, but I didn't
Mhm.
get the part. But the good
Mhm.
thing about it is I was able to stand. I got to the point where I was able to get in front of that casting director. So
Mhm.
that movie may not be for me, but when they have
Mhm.
another movie, they're gonna remember me.
Yes, yes, that's important. That's important. Purpose driven. And you really have to grow to that point because timing is everything. And even the person that they selected may not be able to pull it off in the end. Or you're saying, that movie may not have been for me, but another movie, I left such an impact. I'm going to make sure that they know I was here.
Yes.
I think about I think about a life situation I had. I was like, you know what? I didn't win, but you better know that they was in a fight. I'm not talking about a physical fight, but I'm just saying you have to let people know I'm here. My presence,
Yes.
you'll never ever forget. And that is so critical because we have to know that when something doesn't happen the way we expect it or experience it, it's not the end. It really isn't. And so I am so grateful for you bringing that out and making it practical that I can understand it and the viewers can understand it. And I'm sure many of them can relate to it as well. That's important. So, what do you have coming on the horizon? Anything you would like to share with us? Or you
Actually, I
can
have
share with us?
I do have some movies coming up as well as stage plays and speaking engagements. So I always post it on my social
Uh-huh.
media. Yeah, so I'll be
Mhm.
posting some of my events very soon.
Okay, awesome, awesome. And then you have some movies, but you do. Can you repeat again for for those that may have just chimed in regards to the movies that they can find on to buy? I don't watch television, so it's hard for me to remember the stations and all of that. But
Love
that
Until It
is,
Hurts, which is
mhm.
on Amazon Prime as well as Tubi.
Okay, to be. Okay, see, I said to buy. See what I'm talking about? I don't I don't even know. Listen, after the Super Bowl next Sunday, I probably won't turn on TV on till June when it's time for the NBA playoffs. I'm bad.
Yes.
I'm bad. I'm bad. I don't. I don't have a lot of time, and the times I do have, I try to get something in his head to help
I
me
agree.
grow. So that's my. It's like I gotta either watch TV or read. So and reading helped me to level up. So it's
Yeah.
not too much television watching going on, but I'm definitely going to take time out to get on there to watch, one of your movies on one of those platforms, and that's it. Awesome. So, part of the Village Speaks Talk Show is creating awareness about social initiatives, businesses, and all of those kinds of things. What are some of the things that you have coming up? I know you do a lot of charity work as well. We always ask, how can we help you? I know sharing the links in regards to what your movies are, making sure we show up to support you when you're speaking or anything like that. Is there anything else that we're missing as the village that we can help further your career?
Actually, I'm going to be gearing back up for Monday Motivation. So I need
Mm-hmm.
a solid team,
Mm-hmm.
sponsors for that. And I also
Mm-hmm.
have something that I have coming up for the community. And I
Okay.
definitely will be able to expand more on that when I come
Mm-hmm.
back to the Village Talk Show. But
Yes.
at the moment, sponsors, grants, anything we can do to anything that I can do to kind of help get out there to be able to be a blessing to the community.
Okay. Awesome. 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 Any last words? I mean, I'm like, just to have this time with you is like, this is golden. So I so appreciate your time. I really,
Thank you.
really do. And I know, other people are going to be encouraged and inspired by your interview, and just, being just genuine, genuine,
Yes,
candid, and letting people know, hey, it's possible.
it
But
is.
you got, like, in the words of Les Brown, you gotta be hungry. And
That's
I
right.
love, I love him,
Yes,
and I'm like, you're right, Les. You gotta be hungry if you want
yes.
this thing to work. You gotta be hungry for it, because it doesn't come easy. So, any last words you would like to share with the audience?
I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Chandra, for the opportunity. And don't give up, no matter whatever passion, whatever purpose, whatever you're called to do. So you may not be called to be an actor. You may be called to be a hairstylist or nail tech. Whatever you're called to do, just put in the work, and your day, it will come. It will come.
Mhm.
And along the way, try to help pull somebody else up at the same time. But I just want to say thank you all so much. Just feel free to reach out to me. You could pick my brain if you have questions, even if you have youth, young children who want to get into acting or modeling or speaking. Please feel free to reach out to me.
Yes, because she is a speaker also, you guys. So,
Yes.
book, like I say, book her. And definitely share your contact information in the comment section once the video posts after we're done. Definitely. And before we let you guys go, I want to say thank you to our listening audience and all of our supporters. We really appreciate you. Just in the way of announcements, I sort of kind of did on the back end, but that's okay. So don't forget Saturday that they are here with a yard sale. That's Nikki, Tamiria Moore with Nikki Jazzy Sweets and her entourage. Yo, the yard is gonna be bananas. You want to come by? It's from 12 to 3 on this Saturday at 2620 North Australian Avenue in the beautiful city of West Palm Beach, Florida. And they have everything. Somebody said somebody have some gowns. Some people have name brand clothes, regular clothes, some new stuff, old stuff, all of the above. You got to come by here. And then we also are soliciting your prayers. You can't buy tickets because they're sold out, to She Holdings and Shea Community Outreach for her 10th year. Her 10th year of Project 12. We're so grateful. We're just congratulating her team, and most of all, we're congratulating the honorees and those men that have been selected from year one all the way down, because now she's added Broward County, she's added Miami-Dade, and so we're just excited for her. And I'm gonna say this, in the spirit of Black History Month, y'all, we got a lot going on. I'm not gonna take up my time to go over all what's going on. I'm just gonna say, check out what's going on, because it's a lot of stuff. And you can support and attend what you can attend, and the rest, we just got to let it go with the flow, right? anyway, thank you so very much for tuning in. I am Shawntaria Stringer. I am your host of the Village Speaks Talk Show. And of course, obviously, I have other shows too, but I want to say thank you for tuning in. Shawntaria, thank you so very much for rocking with us tonight. We're ecstatic that you took time to be with us, and we are looking forward to supporting you, your causes, and then getting you back on the show for a segment two. A second edition of an interview once you've released the other information and the initiative that you're going to be doing. Until next time, you guys, we'll see you soon. We're rocking out. We're leaving what we came in on. Violin hip hop.
Some people may not see success as stretching with.
Not that. That's non-paid YouTube. So we're going to skip all of that. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. Until next time, I'll see you guys next week. Be on the lookout because we got another fantabulous person that's going to be on with us as well. Be blessed.